Welcome to blogory.org, the world's largest Python directory. Let me take a moment to show you around the site. Blogory is organized as a tree of categories. Let's take a look at the categories. We scroll down to see the subcategories. We've got the root category. Underneath that is Python. We click into that. Under that, we can click into Python books and articles. We can basically click into any branch of the tree that we want. On the right-hand side, we see the number of content items in each branch of the tree. We can also search the tree. Let me show you my favorite Python library. It's somewhere down in the tree, 7 levels down. 0DB is an encrypted Python database. All the data is encrypted on the client, so the server literally knows nothing about the data that it's holding. Quite interesting. You can either click over to the page, or you can just scroll down. You can see the page in an iframe. This is what we call a link content item. Perhaps they're the most important. It's way deep in the hierarchy. You can use the breadcrumbs to see where you are. So we started off in the root, Python, Python libraries, persistent Python, 0DB database, 0DB websites, and 0DB homepage. Let's go back up to the Python category. So what do we have here? We have some text. Every node on the tree has a text, describes what the node is. You can have an image, in this case the Python logo. Categories will have subcategories. We've already browsed the categories and dived into that tree. You can also see the most recent in a particular category. So say you're only interested in Python libraries and you're not interested in JavaScript libraries and you've been here before, you can use the most recent to only visit the most recent postings, the 10 most recent Python postings in the Python branch of the tree. And then below that, there's the feedback panel. I invite you to enter your comments and send them off to me. There are 2 parts to this talk. That concludes the first part, which is the quick introduction to Blogory. If you'd like to know more, I invite you to stay longer. Blogory is a complete content management system, so it's possible to add content. It's a tree of categories, so it's possible to add a category to anywhere on the tree. We saw the 0DB link object. Websites such as GitHub don't allow iframes to view their content, so there's a link no iframe object. This video that you're looking at is a YouTube video content object. Behind us, you can see part of the Python logo. That's an image object, and it's also possible to add postings. All of these are organized as a tree of objects. Every node is a category. It's possible to edit these. We have 2 editors, the CK editor and the ACE editor. Here I'll show you the CK editor. We can select some text, and then we can bold it, or you can italicize it, or you can underline it, or you can strike it through. There are all kinds of features, and it's very WYSIWYG, easy to use editor. Sometimes for very technical things, such as when I'm trying to do column spans or row spans in tables, the CK editor won't do it for me, and so then I use the technical ACE editor. What this does, it gives you a syntax checking HTML editor. Very nice to use. Both this and the CK editor, very pleasant. You can also look at the history of any object and restore it, view it, see the source. Let's go back and view this object. So there are 2 parts. There are 2 parts to Blogory. That's the group Blogory which I've shown you, but there's also a personal Blogory. So let's take a look at my own personal Blogory. When you contribute content, there's a copy in your personal Blogory and there's a copy in the group Blogory. The personal Blogory is organized as a tree. It looks a little bit different, but it's also a tree. You can navigate it if you want to, drill into it. And then all of those personal Blogories have to be organized into a tree and merged, and in order to do that, we have management tools. So we are looking at a node on the tree, and we can select any node on the tree, and we can rename it, or we can cut it and move that whole branch of the tree or move that leaf of the tree to another better location. So it's very easy for me to organize the tree in a way that's easy for you to navigate and understand. When you first come to this website, you won't see this same menu. You'll just have a contact and register. Once you register, you can get permission to add content in different places. There also, this manage option is an option for people to be promoted to manage a branch of the tree. So if you're interested in managing a branch of Blogory, I'd be very interested in talking to you. If you're interested in adding content, if you have comments, or if you just want to browse it, that's also fine. Let me know what you think. That concludes our presentation on Python Blogory.